pagsisikap ko na maging prophetic witness. So, isa yun sa bagay na aking pasalubong din sa kanila, lalo na yung pagiging bukas din sa kung ano man ang may pagkakatiwala sa akin, sa aking pag-uwi. Yun lang.
Mabuhay Pilipinas and mabuhay to the rest of the world.
Welcome to your companion in looking at the church, the world, and the society from the consecrated point of view. This is your kahabit, Sister Maria Cleofetransio P. from the Dominican Sisters of the Most Holy Rosary of the Philippines.
Join us for your weekly dose of inspiration and information straight from the consecrated men and women in the Philippines. I am your kahabit, Father Toots Banafe of the Order of Carmelites.
And we are
The Habits! Ayan mga kahabits, good day kapatid, good day.
Good day.
Nako, ang daming nagawa natin in the past days, ano? Kapatid, sobra talaga. Oo.
Lalo na yung, natin, formators
program, accompaniment
first
program.
Batch pa lang yun. At meron pa tayong susunod
intensive
pa mga
5-month formation program for formators. Talagang, alam mo kapatid, yung mga sharing nila, no, yung bang malaking tulong talaga. At para sa kanila mismo, no, parang marami silang discoveries, rediscoveries, at learnings talaga.
Ang nakakatuwa kasi sa kanila, kapatid, is habang nandun sila sa may intensive training, intensive program po ng CMSP for formators, hindi lang sila ang nag-benefit. Di po ba habang pinapanood mo yung kanilang program, lalo na yung mga testimonies nila, experiences nila during, kasi varied kasi experiences.
Correct.
Merong mga bata pa,
yung mga young,
dream to be formators in the future, at tapos yung mga talagang matagal lang as formators. So, talagang, wow!
Tapos kapatid,
ang ganda ng kanilang sharing.
Natawa talaga ako, hindi pa sila nakagraduate, nagpaplano ng reunion agad, excited. Mga alumni. At talagang nag-band sila. Oo, napakaganda.
Mahirap na pong yun, i-break yung bandings po nila. Kasi yun ang network na po nila, kapatid.
Tapos, na-enrich sila, na-enrich ang religious institute nila, at assured tayo na maganda yung sa kanilang pag-accompaniment sa kanilang mga 4 months.
And we are very grateful to AMRS at the same time to the Conrad
and Hilton Foundation
for this scholarship for our sisters.
This opportunity. No? At lalo din mga kahabit sa mga participating religious institutes, maraming salamat po. At alam natin na wala namang degree sa formation work. Hindi ka naman pwede mag-enroll ng bachelor's or master's degree in formation work. Walang ganun. Makakatulong yung mga sciences, mga arts, mga theology. Pero makikita mo talaga yung experience facilitators natin, mga trainers, at yung openness ng mga participants.
So, how would you assist them? Kaya na ba nila talagang magiging?
Kayang-kaya talaga. Of course, with the grace of God.
And we believe of all this sa mga formators natin na sa unang batch.
So, bright ang future ng Philippine Church.
To sustain their congregations, kapatid.
Thank you mga formators.
Yes, thank you so much also for the congregations, for the religious institutes who sends, of course, their formators, sisters for the intensive training. Thank you so much. So mga kahabits, isang exciting at special na episode ang ating matutunghayan dito sa The Habits. Dahil ang makakasama natin ay mahiyain po daw, kapatid.
Oh, no comment.
Mahiyain daw at first time dito sa ating show.
Oo. Actually, hindi ko siya kilala. Pero kasamahan namin siya sa community, kapatid.
At talagang hindi mo kilala.
Ay nako, seminarista ko kami, magkasama na kami. Kaya talaga exciting, kaya kapit lang at patuloy na sumuporta sa amin.
Sama na sa ating kwentuhan through our social media platforms. Mag-heart at follow na sa aming Facebook and Instagram at Conference of Major Superiors PH.
Join us also in our ministries and advocacies by sending us Facebook stars. All you need to do is pag-click naman po the star icon next to the comment section. Then you can now buy stars and send them to us. Because for every star we receive, we earn 50 centavos only. And it's available to the CMSP Facebook page. Ano pang hinihintay mo, mga kahabits? Let's share the love. Let us send more stars.
At mga kahabits, thank you so much to our growing family of subscribers on YouTube. Please continue to watch, share, like, and comment sa ating YouTube videos. Visit our channel, Conference of Major Superiors PH.
Also, mapapanood rin tayo not only online but also sa TV Maria. Hanapin ang TV Maria channel sa inyong free and cable TV at tumutok every Sunday nights at 8:30 p.m. and every Thursdays at 6 a.m. and 10 p.m. Simulan na natin ang kwentuhang may kabuluhan at inspirasyon. Here is Habit Spoken, Habemus Provincialem.
For our episode today, let us know more about the newly elected Prior Provincial of the Order of Carmelites, Philippine Province of St.Titus, Brandsma, and also a board member of the Conference of Major Superiors in the Philippines.
At huwag na nating patagalin, sister.
Yes.
Dahil sa sobrang excited na ako, makakatsikahan natin ang ating guest ngayon. Tawagin natin ang ating kapitapitagang speaker o bisita ngayon. Walang iba kundi si Very Reverend Father Rico Ponce of the Order of Carmelites.
Oh, welcome
Yay.
po, Padre.
Ayan,
Good
ang
day.
layo na pinanggalingan ni Padre.
Oo nga, welcome.
Sir, magandang hapon po.
Welcome. Welcome, kapatid.
Magandang
Naku, nakakaingit. Kahabit talaga sila.
Yeah, kahabit talaga. Ayan.
So, magandang hapon din, magandang araw sa lahat ng mga tagapagsubaybay ng kahabit all over the Philippines and all over the world.
At magandang gabi rin kasi nasa online. Eh, manood sila madaling araw.
Oo nga. So, time
Ayan.
zone din natin.
Welcome, Father Rico.
Thank you so much for being with us, Father. Oh, sa kabisihan nito, nako, kahabits, no?
Okay. Umpisahan na natin, sister, ang ating pagtatanong sa ating guest ngayon.
Excited ako malaman kung ano mga dapat
Kinakabahan ako.
Nako.
Mas kami yung kakabahan. O, diba? So, Father Rico, before entering po na seminary, wag na natin kung ilang years, pero yung before po ng seminary, ano po yung mga, hindi paano sa bokasyon kapatid, meron ka mga
signs,
din?
oo.
Meron ka bang ganon?
O, taga saan siya?
Oo nga, tingnan natin, Father.
Baka nagising siya isang umaga, gusto niya magpari na agad o Carmelite.
Oo, ganun ba yun? Father.
Well, I would credit my vocation to religious life in my strong religious background. No? I grew up in a province. Pangalanan natin yung makapangyarihan, kilala na mahiwagang lugar in the island of Siquijor.
Oh!
Siquijor.
Nako, kapatid, takot ako dito, mas natatakot ako.
Enchanting.
Kaya nga. Yes, Father.
Okay, so actually I entered in the seminary right after high school. So you can imagine I was only 17 years old.
Too young.
So ang interest ko lang naman noon, I want to become a priest. When I was in the elementary, I was struck by one experience when our parish priest was due for transfer, and the people were crying, because he has to be transferred to another parish. No?
Nalulungkot.
So we belong to the Diocese of Dumaguete. So from Siquijor, he will be transferred to the island of Negros. So people were crying, no, and I think I was 5 years old, and it made an impact to me, no, that priest, no, the life of a priest is meaningful. No? It touched the heart of the people. So that was the start, no, and then I forgot about it. No? And then in high school, when I was in the 4th year, there were a group of Carmelite seminarians from Escalante, Negros Occidental. They came to our island and visited the high schools. And there were 6 of us in my classmates who took the exam. So, 6 kami. And interestingly, lumabas yung result on February 14, Valentine's Day.
Wow.
Anim kaming nag-take, ako lang yung kapasa.
Wow.
So for me,
Meant to
I
be.
gave a meaning to that. No, that this, siguro this is a sign. Now I am called to priestly life or to religious life. Ang nakakatawa dito, when I entered in the seminary, wala akong I cannot distinguish that there is a difference between diocesan and religious. No? So basta doon ako pumasok sa Carmelite. No? So at the age of 17, no? And there were 9 of us in my batch. No? And in the seminary, so the motto of the seminary is they have to train us as young leaders to be self-sufficient, self-governing, and self-relying. So, iba yung seminary na naabutan ko. No? We live in every batch in a small community, one house. We elect our prior or our coordinator, and each one of us are given a committee. No? So, in that way, we were developed to be responsible, our leadership skills, and also doing our academics in the seminary. But it was only in the seminary I realized that there is a difference or distinction between religious.
At saka sa
And the
diocese,
time,
priest.
the training in the seminary is really to be rooted, no, in the lives of the people. So during those years, palaging may mga exposures, immersions sa fisher folks, sa mga sakada workers. And I would describe my life in Escalante, in the seminary, as my awakening. That was the time I was introduced to the social realities na mayroon palang discrimination, there is yung pang-aapi sa mga mahihirap, and then I was introduced to the reality of human rights violations.
Mga anong taon ito, Padre? Mga anong years ito?
I entered 1986. So if we recall, the EDSA happened in February 1986. And before that, we remember 1985 of September, just before the day of the anniversary of the declaration of martial law, happened the infamous Escalante massacre. So when I entered in the seminary, nandoon pa yung galit ng mga tao sa nangyaring Escalante massacre. If we recall, those people who were protesting, no, who were victims of the massacre, were people who protested against the martial law and the human rights violations happening in the country. So, yun yung naabutan ko na formation after college when I graduated. So, that was discussed with my formator. He said, I think you need a break. You have to experience life outside, no? So, I went out from the seminary for a year. I worked as a pastoral worker. And then, when I was already outside, I miss my batchmate. I miss the life in the seminary. And immediately before the end of the year, I applied. I applied for the next stage, which was postulancy. So the postulancy was in Manila. So since that time, tuloy-tuloy na po yung aking formation.
So, Padre, gusto ko balikan yung, kasi I grew up in a very religious family. Ibig sabihin, Sunday mass goer ka ba? Or ano yun?
Ay, yung mga
altar
parents.
boy ka ba? Or
Well,
nag-Catholic school ka ba?
Our house is 3 kilometers from the parish,
Layo
from
din.
the center. No? Pero nandoon yung atmosphere na I become a member of this Nobina group, may Rosary, Black Rosary, and then the religiosity of the people, kung mayroong mamatay, no? So may mga ano yan, may padasal. If we have our birthday, magkatay ng manok, lagyan ng dugo dito sa
sa time
tapos
nila.
magsimba,
ang mama ko may 9 days nobina yan, no, before the birthday. So I grew up in that kind of
Pero mga religious associations sa simbahan, Father, will you been part of one
when
of those?
I was high school, I was a member of Legion of Mary.
Kaya
Legion of Mary.
Oo,
Legion of Mary.
Talaga.
And then I serve as a
No
member
wonder
of
why
the choir.
nagiging Carmelite si Father.
Yung influence talaga, mag-matter talaga yung influence mo.
Yes,
if
exactly.
If that is your background, napaka-religious.
So, paano po, Father? Kasi ito yung religious family or surroundings, atmosphere na meron ka, and then it end up na dun sa seminary, may nakita ka mga injustices, itong mga against the human rights. Paano mo na-reconcile at na-integrate yun sa vocation po ninyo ngayon as Carmelite?
Well, also with the influence of my batchmate and many people who were part in my formation in the different immersion areas, there's always that challenge, and all those years, ang motto namin before, no, is we are a new breed of religious. We are religious. We are prophets in our times. So we should. Our inspiration is Prophet Elijah, and you know, in Escalante, the powerful image that I can always remember, no, is when kung basahin natin yung kwento sa buhay ni Elijah, na when there was an owner of the vineyard, Naboth, no?
Oh, yes.
Inagaw ni King Ahab, and then Elijah came, said, because of what you did, you will die, no? You will die, and your body will be eaten by the dogs, no? So for me, that was a very powerful image, because for Carmelites, no, Carmelites should speak and stand in behalf of the poor and those who are oppressed and marginalized.
So naging aktivista ka, Padre, sa college?
Well, sa college, palaging laman tayo sa kalsada.
Sa kalsada,
Will involve
Masaya kaya yung
organizing with the students. No? I was also a member of the student Christian movement. So nandoon yung atmosphere ng activism in the school and also in the seminary. Ang pinag-usapan palagi, paano tayo magiging kasama at nakaugat sa kalagayan ng mga tao.
Ng mga tao.
So kwento mo kanina na may mga Carmelites na vocation campaign, pa-exam, pumasa. Wala na iba? Wala na ibang
Isa lang nakapasa.
Carmelite lang talaga?
Mayroon ding mas malapit
Options?
na seminary sa amin,
meron.
sa Dumaguete, sa St. Joseph Seminary. Yung mga mas marami sa amin doon nag-aaral.
Okay.
Pero parang a sense of adventure also. Sa amin marami na doon sa...
Pero imagine ka sa 6 kayo nag-take ng exam, ikaw lang pumasa doon sa
Correct.
Carmelite.
Ako lang naging pare sa batch
So would you
namin.
consider it as a sign up po sa inyo, Father, na ito ng vocation ko as Carmelite?
Opo. Well, looking back, I celebrated already my 34 years in...
Wow.
In the Carmelite. In the Carmelite.
34.
Well, there were some struggles or difficulties, but all in all, I'm happy.
Wala
I
bang,
have no regrets.
That's it.
Padre, wala bang mga balakid, sagabal, like normally ang family, ang
Parents
ang
mo,
jowa,
hindi mo-
kapatid ang jowa.
Oo nga, Father. Paano pa yung jowa mo?
Palaging meron eh.
Di ka
good to hear that. Oh, you say
kahabits,
kahabits,
ayan.
good to hear
Wala
that.
bang, ano yung kung meron mga hindrances sa, sa vocation journey mo?
Well, the biggest hindrance I experienced was, I'm the eldest in the siblings of 4.
Okay.
So when I finished in the college, I was thinking, no, I should help in the family. I should help my younger sister and 2 brothers that they will also can continue with their studies. And then I also, when I was also working, I already earned. I was able to send some money to the family and help them. But I also reflected about myself. No? If I will wait for them, kung kailan sila matatapos, then tatanda na ako noon, no?
Paano naman ikaw, no?
Yun yung na-realize ko, and then I come across with that biblical text that sabi na, if you follow me, the more you will have brothers, sisters, and God will take care of the rest. So that image is very important for me, and I believe in that. Now, looking back, I think that was really true. No? Na pag gusto talaga ng Panginoon at yun doon ka nakalaan sa Kanya, gagawa siya ng paraan, no? Para ma-realize din yung gusto mo sa buhay.
Totoo naman.
Pero yung mga kapatid mo, nakapagtapos naman, no? They have their own lives na.
Well, maraming tumulong yung mga kamag-anak din namin, mga tiyuhin. Our father died at an early, when we were still young. So, tulong-tulong po yung mga kamag-anak namin.
So you see, so hindi hindrance ang family mo
correct,
para pumasok.
oo.
Kasi he is really meant for priesthood. Sa Carmelite yun. Yun ang ano ni Father.
So, support yung mga decision ni Father Rico. Supported talaga siya ng kanyang family.
And granted the mga prayers po niya. No? So, ako curious lang ako, Father. FYI lang sa ating mga kahabits kasi ito yung pang second term na po ninyo, Father, as a provincial di ba minsan we are meant for yung mga early stage pa, early ng mga natin sa formations, hindi mo kasi inisip na mga ganun and never been sa mga religious natin communities, and even sa bokasyon natin, sabi po nila baliw lang daw ang nag-a-aspire na magiging ganun po sa may as leader or ng kongregasyon.
I agree.
Ganun po. Totoo po talaga, Father.
Hindi, siguro tanungin muna natin siya, kailan ka na-ordain, kailan ka nag-profess, kailan ka na-ordain, tapos anong pinaggagawa mo sa buhay, ano yung mga assignments
Oo nga, no, Father.
Kwento ka nga.
Kasi sige, Father.
Well, as I look back, I can also say na I was lucky with all my assignments. So, I made my simple profession of vow in 1993. So, I'm 30 years this June as a Carmelite.
Profess.
But I count my entrance in the Carmelites way back in 1985 because I entered in 1985. So 37 years actually, no?
Years.
But of course there were some
Profession,
studies,
34.
academics. I made my profession of vow in 1993.
93.
So this year is 30 years as a professed. So my assignments, after my theological studies in the famous Inter-Congregational Theological Seminary, ICTC, I was assigned in Negros as formator of our college seminarians. There were 40 of them from first year to fourth year. I also served in the parish. So that was, after 3 years, I was sent for further studies to the Netherlands. And that was for 6 years, from 2000 to 2006. So I was lucky because I said, well, I think that was the best time for me to go to studies because At least bata pa ako, ano pa yung mind ko, ano pa, very active. No? So when I finished my PhD in the Netherlands, I came back, I was assigned as formator, and then I was assigned as director of the Institute of Spirituality in Asia for 3 terms.
Wow.
From 2011 to
So that is 9 years.
9 years. Actually, I'm following the footsteps of Tuts. So he was the provincial, he was director of ISA. When he was elected provincial, I assumed the directorship of
So,
ISA
kayo lang pala
for 9 years.
nagpalit talaga ng responsibility.
Oo. And then, I was elected provincial in year 2020. And yeah,
Pero
re-elected
magka-contemporary po kayo sa may batches. Ilang years po ba?
1 year ang difference. Pero
Ay, talaga,
magka-contemporary
very
talaga.
close. Very close po
Oo.
ang ano sa formation. So, you know each other better, I think.
So, formator, naging formator ka.
Study sa
parish,
Netherlands.
oo. Tapos, nag-teacher din siya, kapatid.
Oh,
Nag-teach ka
very
din.
rich.
At researcher.
Adventurous itong si Father. No wonder why, Father. So, you're so simple, but yet, a lot of accomplishment being a priest at the same time as the newly elected provincial
Prior
Provincial of the Carm, of the Carmelite. Ngayon, so sa 2023, 2026.
6.
3 years lang
Bakit
kami.
ang bilis ninyo?
3 years kami.
Okay,
Ayan. So, kapatid, ang buhay ni Father Rico, yung bang galing sa province, island province, tapos powerful, 5 years old, na ang impact sa kanya yung, bakit kayo umiiyak ang mga tao at paalis na yung, matransfer na yung pare. He must have touched the lives of these people. Tapos naglinger yun sa kanya, no? Tapos nag-Legion of Mary, nagsisimba,
at the age of 17, pumasok ng seminary.
So, napakaganda yung, yung solid background. Kita mo yung family support niya din sa kanyang
Ang tataka ko,
vocation.
wala po bang turning back yun, Father? Did you have any options nung nandun ka sa seminary? Kasi minsan may mga ganun nangyayari eh. Labas muna.
Marami din akong doubts. I ask myself, is this really the kind of life? This is really my vocation?
I see.
No? Pero, yeah, I tried for 1 year na lumabas ako. Pero namimiss ko yung buhay sa eh.
Correct, oo.
Namimiss ko yung mga kasama ko. No? So, I think...
Naghahanap talaga ng...
Tapos kapatid, ang course, ang bachelor's degree kasi ni Father Rico ay
Bachelor of Sociology.
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 Siyempre, talagang sila sa society,
Kaya pala.
Sa
Oo, babad na
social
babad sa
relationship,
issues
babad na
ng
babad.
mga sa may sosyedad.
Yan.
Kaya,
So,
galing.
ayan, Father Rico, maraming salamat. Ano ang feeling na na-elect kayo as Prior Provincial ng Order of Carmelites? Pero, teka muna, Padre, at mga kahabits, bago po yan sasagutin ni Father, we will take a short break. Kaya wag po kayong umalis.
Mga kahabits, visit our Facebook and Instagram at Conference of Major Superiors PH. Also, please send Facebook stars to help our ministries and advocacies.
And let us reach our goal of 10,000 subscribers. Kaya ayain na po ang iba to support our YouTube channel, Conference of Major Superiors PH. Tap the subscribe button and ring the bell button. Also, don't forget to watch, like, and comment and share our videos.
At huwag kalimutang panoorin ang The Habits sa TV Maria free channels every Sunday nights at 8:30 p.m. with replays every Thursdays at 6 a.m. and 10 p.m.
Magpapatuloy ang ating kwentuhang may kabuluhan, only here with your information and inspiration companion. This is
The Habits!
Yan.
Ako, very interesting naman ng story mo. Vocation story. 101.
May mga tensions. But at the end of the day, we are brothers. We transcend beyond our differences.
Okay.
Pangalawa, wherever I am assigned, I can feel the welcoming spirit, the welcoming attitude and hospitality of the people wherever I go. Sa parokya man yan, o when I was in the Netherlands.
Ante los abusos, especialmente los cometidos por miembros de la Iglesia, no basta pedir perdón. Pedir perdón es necesario, pero no basta. Pedir perdón es bueno para las víctimas, pero son ellas las que tienen que estar en el centro de todo. Su dolor, sus daños psicológicos pueden empezar a sanar si encuentran respuestas, acciones concretas para reparar los horrores que han sufrido y prevenir que no se repitan. La Iglesia no puede tratar de esconder la tragedia de los abusos, sean del tipo que sea. Tampoco cuando los abusos se dan en las familias, en los clubs, en otro tipo de instituciones. La Iglesia tiene que ser un ejemplo para ayudar y a resolverlos, sacarlos a la luz en la sociedad, en la familia. Es la Iglesia la que tiene que ofrecer espacios seguros para escuchar a las víctimas, acompañarlas psicológicamente y protegerlas. Oremos por los que sufren a causa del mal recibido por parte de los miembros de la comunidad eclesial, para que encuentren en la misma Iglesia una respuesta concreta a su dolor y a su sufrimiento.
And you're still watching The Habits with Father Rico Ponce o Carm. Father, before you answer our question nung bago pa tayo po nag-break kanina, ano po muna yung mga meaningful or best experiences po ninyo being a Carmelite priest?
Okay po. So nabanggit ko po kanina na looking back, I can say that I have no regrets.
Wow, no regrets talaga.
I made the right decision in my life to become a Carmelite. The experience of community. So as a Carmelite, what is important for us is always our quality relationships in the community. It doesn't mean hindi kami nag-argue, hindi kami nag-aaway. May mga tensions. But at the end of the day, we are brothers. We transcend beyond our differences.
Okay.
Pangalawa, wherever I am assigned, I can feel the welcoming spirit, the welcoming attitude and hospitality of the people wherever I go. Sa parokya man yan, o when I was in the Netherlands, I made a lot of friends. So many people, and also I'm connected with my family. I made it really a point, at least once a year I can visit my home province. I have 12 nephews and nieces.
Wow, marami.
And every time I go home, I'm always looking forward na makakasama ko sila. So my mother is alive, thanks be to God, and we have our stepfather. And of course they have their own houses, my brothers and sisters, but every time I go home, doon kami sama-samang kainan doon sa bahay ng mama ko. So, and all my classmates will go to our house. It's also our
Parang
Reunion.
nag-reunion din sila.
Pag nalaman nila na
Oo.
nandito si Father Rico.
Namimiss yung kabarkadahan.
Correct.
Yun.
Classmates.
And then I'm satisfied with my assignments. I think I also give my best. I was assigned in the formation. I was assigned in the Institute of Spirituality in Asia, and the chance to lead the province as the Prior Provincial. So, may mga challenges in the formation. Of course, you cannot please all people all the time.
Totoo.
Pero ang sa akin lang na, although some people will not agree with me, basta on my part, alam ko na what I think, kung ano yung product ng aking discernment, tingin ko na ito ay tama. So, minsan may masasagasaan, okay sa akin kahit may magalit, basta I know what I'm doing is what I believe is right. And also the openness to listen to others kung baka mali din ako.
Oo, diba? No, ganun din yan eh. Two-way po yun eh. Dalawang...
Kapatid, sinabi ni Padre na yung community life is his best experience. No? And you were out of the country for 6 years?
6
Yes,
years.
for study.
Okay naman sa international community, hindi ka naman nahirapan? Wala namang ano?
Oo, kasi ano yun, iba
Well, may mga adjustment doon. Siguro ang problema na sa akin, hindi sa kanila. Kasi parang sensitive siguro ako.
Oo.
Kasi ba naman, kasi I live in the convent.
Correct.
I'm the only Filipino in that. Parang 20 members. All were Dutch, you know. And then, sometimes I do not go to the university. I just stay in my room. I'm thinking, I'm writing. Tapos, mga 12 o'clock, pag kumain na kami ng lunch, merong lalapit sa akin, sasabihin na, "Did you sleep well?" So parang sa akin,
Parang
anong
na-insult
iniisip
ka.
nito?
Natutulog ka.
Natutulog ka
I
lang.
was struggling how to write my,
Oo, sige.
baka sa kanila, hindi naman yun offense. Baka just to start a conversation,
Correct.
baka yun lang. Kasi that's hindi rin sa mo mag-English. Pero siguro sensitive lang din ako. No? So there were adjustments. Pero the rest,
Okay na.
yeah, I feel they were concerned.
Yes.
Oo. Gusto nila
Siyempre,
talaga pumawi. Ang puyat eh.
Siyempre, culturally, iba talaga, no? Diretso magsalita. At ang dating pala sa
Forward, very
atin, iba.
much, oo.
Kasi yung tinirhan niya, it's an 1600 monastery, no?
Naku,
Ayan.
laki pala.
So, sa exciting part, Padre, ano yung feeling na na-elect ka as Prior Provincial ng Order of Carmelites for the first time?
First time muna.
The first time talaga.
Yeah, yung first time, yeah, I was happy. Happy in the sense that I believe that was a gesture of the brothers that they have the trust in me, they believe in my capacity. So that's one, and I was also, I believe, no, the provincial council. I believe we were different people, but we are of the same direction, the same inspiration. So may mga arguments doon sa council, pero we were always thinking for the common good. I can feel that one.
Yan.
But of course, ang challenge nung first term, pandemic time yun.
Ay, oo
Month
nga.
after.
Pandemic, oo.
Naku,
Month
very
after
challenging
the,
ng part po na yan, ng mga years pa. 2 taon yun.
You were elected in February 2020 and nag-lockdown agad pag March.
March 14.
Di ba?
February 14 din
Alam
kami
mo, March
na-elect.
14 kapatid, talaga
February
nagsakto ng mga March ng ano.
Tapos, Padre, meron ding mga nagka-COVID na members.
Na members, meron po ba?
Ikaw yun.
Survivor.
Meron,
Oo,
marami
kapatid,
din kami.
diba?
Oo.
Survivor.
Tapos hindi ka makamove kasi nga lockdown, no? Quarantine. Challenging talaga, Padre.
So, and And ito pa, Father, di po ba mayroon pong mga, ayun, as provincial, prior provincial, mayroon po bang mga achievements which you think na ito best to has its impact sa may ng provinces, Carmelite?
Well, in our chapter, I also take the words of our Prior General as the observe and from the reports also of the different commissions. Sabi naming Prior General, I think in that 3 years, we were able to lead the membership in a brotherly and firm also in our decisions. Pero ang pinaka-importante doon yung how to unite the brothers, the membership. And yeah, the challenge of financial stability.
Lahat po ganun.
And yeah, despite of the pandemic, we had vocations, 3 or 4 every year.
Correct, no?
Ang dami yung bukasyon.
I presented a graph or statistics for our membership. So in the 2020 chapter, there were 52 solemn professed.
Wow.
But now, in this chapter, we had 74 solemnly professed. So there were 22 who were added as solemn professed.
Congratulations!
So in terms of figures, quantity, dumami kami.
True. Pandemic pa yan.
I believe also, of course, there's some problems in the relationships, in the community. I think it's normal. It's normal, but in our leadership, at the start of the composition of the communities, in all communities, I give a short talk. We should go back to the basics of religious lives. Common prayer, common meal, the practice of submitting, being transparent of our income to the community. But what is important is the feeling of belongingness, the genuine experience of brotherhood and sisterhood in the community, that you care, hindi yung wala kang pakialam or don't touch me. I will not touch you if you will don't touch me, yung may mga ganong attitude. I would not say that our order is perfect or the communities are perfect. There are things that we need to work out, we need to improve. But I would say, generally speaking, the fact that we survived in the pandemic times,
malaking bagay.
There's no reason that we will not survive.
Correct. So, Father Rico, that was for the first time. Ngayon, alam natin, just recently concluded 4th Provincial Chapter. Ano naman ang feeling na re-elect ka o na-elect ka for the second time? So, the Lord has given you the opportunity to serve again as Prior Provincial sa Carm, Philippines, and kasama ang mission sa Papua New Guinea.
Well, for me, this re-election is, I have a mixed feeling again. First, the feeling of joy, the feeling of being affirmed. For me, this is an affirmation that what we were doing in the previous triennium, I coincide with the aspirations also of our membership. Na it made sense what we were trying to accomplish, and the kind of vision that we have also is in consonance with the vision of the majority of the members. And of course, nandun din yung kaba of course, sa iyo lahat ng mga concerns ng province, maliit man o malaki, dadaan talaga yan sa provincial yan dadaan. Pero I'm very confident that we can survive and we can lead in a efficient manner with the provincial council. So we have 4 council members, the solemn professed, and we have also representative from the students, and we have a councilor from the Carmelite associates, lay associates. And with the composition of our council, my I would say old-timer, 50-50. No? So there's a great composition. There are new members. I believe they have also their aspirations with new ideas, with new approaches, and with our I think what is important is the bottom line, no, of our ideals, which is to serve, no, the interest of the whole province. And we have a very beautiful theme of this triennium, the Emmaus experience, to become witnesses, no? The synodal and dynamic witnesses of the risen Lord. So, with the idea that Jesus is walking with us, no, in this triennium. Siguro,
experience.
may time na mag-doubt, mapagod. But actually, we are not the one looking for Jesus, but it's Jesus who is looking for us and who will accompany us as we journey.
Ayan.
Nako, kapatid, may mga nagsasabi na pag ikaw daw yung head talaga ng community, or particularly the province, sabi nila bigla daw tumatanda, ay tinitigaan ko si Father. Hindi po, no?
Dumami po
Ano pong sekreto mo, Father? Kasi sinasabi po niya kanina, even with the very smallest and the biggest problems sa may province, dumadaan talaga sa inyo. So you just imagine if how many are you in the province and then here comes a lot of problems. Considering din po, pag problema yun, sabi nila tumatanda daw. Pero hindi naman, wala namang ka-trace-trace, Father.
Hindi na.
That's for another 3 years, ha?
Baka naman biro mo na yun.
Kaya nga sabi ko, sikreto kayo ni
Hindi
Father. Kasi common po siya sinasabi. I don't know kung naniniwala mga kahabits. But the common ano po nila. Si Father Toots, hindi din, ano? Father Toots, pag ano mo, di ba? For 2 terms,
Matanda na rin.
Hinding halata. Imagine these 2 Carmelites brothers we have, my dear kahabits. They were serving the Order of Carmelites, Father for 6 years, and then si Father 3 years, and for another 3 years. So, dalawa po silang at talagang magkakaintindihan kayo kasi you know each other better ng responsibility
At saka
na
sa
meron
community,
kayo.
magkasama kami.
Ay, see? Naku.
Belong to the same
Ano mga
community.
sekreto ninyo? Ako na mag-interview sa inyo ngayon. Kasi you look younger po ng mga age nyo. Hindi po totoong sinasabi nila na you're getting old when you become a Prior Provincial. Sino mauna sa inyong dalawa?
Ako, trust in the Lord.
Halata talaga, di ba? Joyful,
Kasi,
smiling
tingin mo kapatid, kung ikaw lang, wala kang maabot. Pero dahil nga sa grace sa office, kung hindi naman tayo pumasok sa religious life at when I grow up, I want to be like that. Wala the chapter has entrusted you the responsibility. Sabi nga, it's the grace of the office.
Tsaka ako naman, sister, if we have a concern, no, maliit man yan o malaki, I always involve the council. So we have a group chat. Kung may issue, babato ko doon. Then everybody give a comment, positive, negative. And then, I always get kung ano yung pinaka dominant or ano yung pinaka-opinion na tingin ko ay. And also we decide if we cannot come up into consensus, at least the majority opinion, and I listen to them and I take responsibility of kung ano man yung final decision. It's not because pinupos ni ganito or what.
Oo.
I take responsibility for
So,
that.
hindi siya agad-agad ni-impose mo siya. But you need to listen to the brothers in the community. You need to be open. Kaya pala,
Actually,
hindi mo sinosolong problema, Father.
Ito rin kapatid, ano siya, processual
That's good.
participation. Tapos, as much as possible, consensus talaga na, okay, I think, ang daming mga ideas, no?
Oo.
Pero ito yung better.
Best na pwede natin
Maganda.
i-venture. Naku.
Father Rico.
And then I try to find a balance also, of course, sa community. I have also my personal, my me time.
Yeah, yun palang
Importante yun.
pinaka-secret.
Nagja-jogging po ako,
Oh,
sa umaga,
see.
sa hapon.
Dapat po.
Kumakanta kami.
Oo nga, obvious talaga, joyful.
Yeah.
Keep it up, Father. Yun, another 3 years more.
Father Rico, meron ko gusto sabihin sa mga the habits?
Oh.
First, thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity that I become part of this program, The Habit. And I'm also happy to be part of the board of the CMSP.
At
We are more than happy po, Father Rico, no?
At kapatid, sabihin ko na rin natin on behalf of Father Rico, who is mga kahabits, siya
Yes.
po din ang co-treasurer ng ating conference of Major Superiors in the Philippines. Kaya beke ni Me, yung ating mga membership dues, at saka mga donations.
Yun po,
Salamat po.
one of the responsibilities po ni Father
Oo.
Rico. And we are very grateful, Father, tinanggap po po
Yes,
yun.
oo.
So thank you. Thank you so much, Father, for being with us. And we are more than happy po of your presence for today. No? Sana, keep it up, Father. For 3 years pa pong journey po to sa CMSP. At the same time,
Yes.
bagong-bago, ha? Press ka pa po yung ano sa kanila because they had just have their chapter. Oh, dalawang ito. So again, mga kahabits, we're very grateful to Father Rico for joining with us on this Habit Spoken. And of course, we would like, Father, baka mayroon po kayong i-invite din po. Who knows, no? Sa mga kahabits po natin dyan, they are still searching ng bukasyon sa buhay. You may do the honor po, Father, to invite them.
Well, mga kapatid, yung lalong-lalo na mga singles,
Kabataan.
mga kabataan, if you feel attracted to a life of prayer, a life of service, a life of meaningful engagement, no, with the poor, the marginalized, a life of service in the midst of the people, you are always welcome. The Carmelites are very much happy to welcome you in our communities.
O yan.
Ayan. Vocation.
Dadagdag pa yan.
Formator dati.
Yeah.
Vocation director. Ayan.
Imagine from 48, 50 plus, and then nag-70 plus yung mga ano ninyo. Who
Correct.
knows, no?
Ayan,
Great.
Padre Rico. Salamat sa pagpaunlak sa ating imbitasyon, no, ng CMSP. Kasi atin naman talaga ang CMSP, no? Tayo, no, bumubuo ng CMSP. So bago tayo magtatapos, Father, kadalasan po ay may closing lines at ang mga guests of the Habit Spoken. Kaya ba, Father? Kaya ba? Kaya bang mag-declare?
Kaya.
Sige po.
Sige
O
po.
sige.
I am Father Rico Ponce of the Order of Carmelites, and I Habit Spoken.
Wow!
Ayan, legit.
Thank you. Legit
na siya
na
na habit
Habit
spoken
spoken.
guest natin. Ayan.
Congratulations,
Thank you,
Father. Thank you
Father.
so
Thank you.
much.
Ayan,
Okay.
habits.
Wow, so,
Maraming salamat po. Ayan.
nako kapatid.
Kapatid.
Are you inspired?
Kapatid, iba-iba talaga ang ating vocation story, no? Tapos, yung parang akala mo wala lang, pero ang impact pala, no? Sa isang bata, no? Tapos, ano yun eh, nasa kanya yun, tapos babalik at babalik. So, because of that instance, doon nagsimula yung kanyang, ba't kasi sila umiiyak? I-transfer na naman ang pari. What is in the pari? Parang doon niya ang nag-start yung ano niya, no? At 5 years old.
Kaya nga ako kanina na kinukwento niya, nalala ko yung vocation story ko, kapatid. When I was 9 years old, grade 3 ako. First time kong makita yung madre. Ito talaga yung habit, di ba?
Na nag-grocery ba yun?
Out of curiosity, ganun nangyari kay Father Rico eh. Curious siya. Bakit kayo sila umiyak?
Yeah, correct.
Bakit ano sa pare, magta-transfer lang naman yan, makikita pa naman nila, bakit sila umiiyak? So the same also with me na, ay bakit nagmadre siya? Bakit iba yung itsura niya sa mga babae? So meaning, ang curiosity natin at the early age, yun pala magli-lead sa bokasyon kung anong meron tayo ngayon. And the same true with Father Rico.
Tapos, malaking factor din yung family.
Oo.
Nag-join siya sa mga pabasa, kung may namatay, birthday,
At legionary siya,
legionary,
ha?
tapos
Diba?
mag-grocery. So, ang bahay nila is 3 kilometers away from the church. Pero yung forms of prayer, nag-angelus, ganun ba?
At yun ang hindi ngayon
Na nurture.
po sa mga bata
Correct.
natin ngayon.
Ngayon
ang
generation.
layo-layo nila sa simbahan.
Ngayon na generation,
Oo,
hindi mo na sila
hindi na. Iba na talaga, kapatid.
mapilit. Oo.
You just imagine na, yun pa, out of 6, isa lang siyang nakapasa. Imagine ka, no? Bakit isa lang?
At yun nga, basta lang gusto niyang magpare, pumasok siya sa seminary,
Regardless ng
na
diocese.
Carmelite ang napasukan niya, tapos tuloy-tuloy na siya doon.
At walang turning back, walang kung lalabas. Although nalabas a year, pero
Lumabas siya ng 1
bumabalik.
year, pero bumalik siya. Kasi na-miss niya ang mga...
Ganon ka rin ba, kapatid? Mga ganon. Kapag liba, may bigyan ka bakasyon ng 1 month, may mga ganon naramdaman ni Father, balik ka, ay namimiss mo yung community prayer, yung community na kainan.
Namimiss mo ang mga kapatid. Andun yun. Kasi yung naging family mo na rin sila. No? Tapos sinabi niya, no regrets sa kanyang mga
yun yung
decision.
naman sa kanya. No?
So, ang vocation story niya, unique, no? Every one of us has a unique story to tell. Ayan, nako, makakahabits.
So, nako, hindi basta-basta palang magiging parit at the same time maging provincial, prior provincial.
Correct, ngayon,
Very challenging. Pero, hindi lang yan. Okay pa rin ang ni Father. He is not getting old of the great responsibility entrusted to him. So, that's the grace given to ang grace of office
The
na
grace
dyan
of office,
sinasabi mo. And we believe that all of us, my dear kahabits. Madami ba kayong naging inspirasyon sa kwento ni Father Rico? Let us know by visiting our Facebook and Instagram platforms at Conference of Major Superiors PH. I-comment ninyo ang mga yan sa ating Facebook account.
And also, please visit our YouTube channel, Conference of Major Superiors PH, and subscribe na para notified ka sa ating contents from the consecrated in the Philippines.
Again, let us thank Reverend Father Rico Ponce of the Order of Carmelites, the newly elected Prior Provincial of the Order of Carmelites, Philippines, Philippine Province of St.Titus, Brandsma, for gracing our show today and for being part of the Habit Spoken pool of sharers. Mga kahabits, sama-sama muli tayo as we explore consecrated life, the church, the world, and the society. This has been your kahabit, Sister Maria Cleofet Trance, from the Dominican Sisters of the Most Holy Rosary of the Philippines.
And then, thank you very much sa inyong lahat, mga kahabits, for having us on your weekly religious routine. Abangan ninyo kami sa susunod ay ang Father Toots Banafe of the Order of Carmelites, signing off from your weekly inspiration and information companion. And we have been The Habits! Bye!
Thank you, mga kahabits.
Blessings.
God bless.
Stay healthy po, mga
Keep safe
kahabits.
po.